Now, to talk to me about the podcast, man, because I thoroughly enjoyed that as well. Right. Some of my favorite episodes, the one with Toomp was off the damn chain. Right. The one with the Goody when y'all had to hit the booth at the same time. That was crazy, too. Right. So what was that like going into that podcast field and raising hell?
So it's crazy because we had stepped into the podcast game a little bit early.
Yeah.
And it was before it really got popular amongst black people. And I said that I just wanted it to be how it is when we talking. Because a lot of times, bro, people get on the microphone and then they
get scared.
Not just get scared, but they put their personality on.
Yeah.
Like the way that our podcast is the shit that we talk every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, and the thing is that people believe because I'm conscious and because I'm smart that I don't want to have fun either.
Come on now.
It's just that I can't waste time when I'm on other people's shit because stuff is going on that need to be talked about, right?
About it, yeah.
And if I don't hear other people talking about it, I think it's my responsibility as a man, and I have to fulfill that duty first.
That's right.
But on my podcast, I didn't really want to bring that shit. Like, if everybody conscious now, then we gonna act a motherfucking fool.
Yeah.
If everybody acting a motherfucking fool, then we conscious today. You know what I'm saying? And we just, what people don't realize though, bro, we did 3 years worth of podcast work in 1 year.
My God.
With video. You know what I'm saying? Because my podcast was always meant, or our podcast was always meant to be a TV show.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We only pulled it back to a podcast to practice. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you know, to be around people that I love, that's my friends that I die for.
Yeah.
And we can actually get on and talk our shit and make music, because nobody had really scored a podcast like me.
Come on now.
Like again, that's something else that we do and people don't give you credit, like putting tags before your names, before beats and shit that people never talk about. We won't talk about that, but I'm just saying that
it was a couple of times I couldn't get off the intro of the podcast because I had to put that motherfucker on repeat, brother. I jamming like hell before this podcast started.
Yeah, man. So it's like, bro, and then we brought Anthony Broder on. He was from the Broder. I meant to bring you a fucking book.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring you one.
Yeah.
He was the introduction to consciousness for me. So for him now to be a friend and a mentor, to be able to bring him on, and it was funny because I had showed the map. Like now, the episode that we had of Monique was the top viewed one.
Yeah.
But then when Anthony Broder pulled out our timeline of African people, and the whole timeline went across the whole fucking room, and about this much is the history that white people talk about.
Yeah.
And the existence of white people were only this much, but our timeline went all the way across the room. And I remember when I first got the timeline, I put it across the floor in my house, and Salih got down and was looking at it, and he was like, bro, like this, why they don't teach us this shit? And I was like, bro, because we'd be free.
Yeah.
If we knew that we created mathematics, then we wouldn't be talking about math. It's hard. You feel what I'm saying? So to have him on there, man, and talk that shit, and then he called me and said that he had a 800% rise in his business because
that's what we supposed to be
of
doing.
Our podcast.
Exactly,
bro. We have helped, but what's eight businesses? There was one business in particular that I want to talk about, Bay Candles.
Yeah.
Bay Candles was inspired to start their business because of us. Then they turned around and bought advertisement.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? And that company started booming because, okay, so we influenced them, and then they can't turn back around and then invest in the show. Exactly. That was the best feeling ever.
That's what we're supposed to be doing, though. Yeah. When you talk about talking that shit on your podcast and just really sharing knowledge and exchanging it, how much do you feel like your education played into your podcast, your music, and your business acumen right now?
I don't know, because I was a fairly smart kid all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've always been intelligent. I used to dial it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I've been that way. So I think my intelligence has to do with everything, but I don't think that's all school.
Yeah.
I think it's growing up in Jackson, Mississippi during the time that Jackson, Mississippi was the murder capital of the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really believe, I hear people talking about if you can survive in your city, you can survive anywhere for sure.
Yeah.
If you can survive in Jackson, Mississippi, you can survive anywhere. You know, going to Southern University and then becoming SGA president, I think that helped me from a leadership perspective. You know what I'm saying? You know, having a staff, learning how to let go and let other people help you.
Come on, man.
Schooling, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't necessarily just me reading books. That's a lot of it. But I think it's me being open to the world. I told a friend of mine today who's Muslim, I said, what we don't understand is that the extra chapters to the Bible and to the Quran are being written every day.
Yeah.
And I said, based on your interaction in life, it's different. Like if you a giver, then the part in the Bible or the Quran that talks about selfishness is going to be different to you.
That's right.
Okay, well, if you selfish, when they talk about giving, that passage is going to mean something different to you also based on the type of person you are at that time, and that changes.
Yeah.
So I think every day that I live, bro, is an opportunity for me to learn, and I'm able to listen. You know, I got young blood around me, man. I got elders around me. I got people who I trust enough and I know that they care about me that I can listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I fuck up, they tell me I'll fuck up and we change this shit, keep it moving.
I'm with you.